Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to our day ones. Welcome to our new subscribers, and to everybody in between. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to the dream team, my lovies. Welcome, my loves. The number 11 stood out, the number 20, and the number 21 stood out as well. Welcome to all of you to today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind, we're reading collective energies, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. For some of you, you are in a will. Somebody's writing a will. I'm getting like Mercury Day, Mercredi, Wednesday, the day of Mercury, which rules written and creative expression, but very, very heavily emphasizing the written. For some of you, someone's writing a will, or you are written into somebody's will. That's coming in for some. And it's very important, apparently. It's like pressing. But welcome, everybody. Something about Preston. Something about Preston, something about Princeton, something about Harvard. Someone could have gone to a Division I school. If someone played for a team on a Division I school, I am getting, or Division I, like a university sport. I am seeing hockey, but I'm seeing the one with the basket. It's not hockey. It's like hockey in the air. What is it? Someone knows. And something about pickleball. Somebody plays pickleball for some of you. But welcome, my darlings. Welcome to everybody. And we're so thankful, honored, and grateful to be here. We are going to start by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, your everything, my lovies, your engagement, for your bookings as well, my lovies. For those that have asked or have messaged in one way or another about how to book an appointment, you can book following the links below. The easiest way is on Calendly, because there you can see our different offerings. We start with 30-minute readings because I mean, for me, that's too short, but you know, I get that some people they feel pressed for one reason or another. They're limited in what they can extend when first coming in. It doesn't happen all the time, but most people are fine with an hour, even two. Some people book for two, but I know that there's certain people that are a little bit more limited in their energetic capacity, and so we offer that 30-minute one, but actually we used to offer 15, and I'm like, this is not helping. So for some of you, whoever wants to book, I do recommend, especially for your first time reading, to book a 1-hour appointment at least, so we can really get in there. But you know, again, description box, all of the information right down there. You don't have to comment or leave any notes. Just book whenever you're ready. No pressure here, but and no fear here either. It's something about Eva, and something about Eli, or Eli, something about Elon, something about Elon for some. But let's get to it, my lovies. The upper echelon, my lovies. My lovies, in preparation, there's a lot of detective energy. Someone's like out on parole for some, and they're being watched by a detective. That energy was coming in, detective energy. And it's funny because for some, someone owes somebody money. Something about, here we go with this Monica energy. It's curious because for some, Spirit was giving us this beautiful reflection. Someone is like involved in some pretty like intense legal matters. And this person spends their time trying to stalk others, and I was like, wow, my lovies, something about the Stockholm syndrome. But it's curious to me how for some of you, you can look up the Stockholm syndrome. It's curious to me because something about Homer Simpson, something about your sister for some. Something about your sister's boyfriends coming in for some. But it's curious to me how Spirit was giving us this projection, how people are, this person or whoever this is to you, take that how it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Whoever this is to you, this person, or if this is you, my lovies, somebody is living in fear and they're constantly being watched. And so this person has become somewhat of a stalker in their own life because they want to project this energy onto someone else. They want this karma to be passed on to somebody else. So someone goes out of their way. It's coming in as a man, but take it how it resonates, because I'm also getting a feminine energy involved in something like this. Someone is like going out of their way to project the fear that they feel from being followed for the things they did. They want to project this onto an innocent person. This is how it came in. So it's like someone that has nothing to do with them or wants nothing to do with them, but they want to, for some of you, somebody wants to pretend like they want to be someone's friend. They want to project their fear. It's like projecting, it's like anything else, right? Like you can project, the illusion of poverty onto somebody else. You can project the illusion of scarcity onto somebody else. You can project the illusion of fear. You can project the illusion of being in trouble or in danger. Like somebody wants someone to be afraid of strangers. That's what's coming in. Because this person, but think about it. In their soul, this person is picking up on the fact that they are actually being followed and being tracked. There's a detective in someone's field watching them. And just how this person is being watched, they too want to try to stalk somebody. An innocent person. This is how it's coming in. Something about Priscilla. Something about Stephanie. Something about Stoward. Something about a steward. Something about a stewardship. So they want to it's like, I'm always going to look out for you. I don't want you looking out for me always. I want you to find your peace. like, it's okay. Thank you. Like they want someone, I want you to know. Indirectly, somebody wants someone to know that they want to unload their karma onto someone that has nothing to do with their karma. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. I want you to know. Beatrix Kiddo. It could be a blonde female involved in a situation. Again, I'm getting a man, and I'm getting also a female involved. Amanda, something about a maniac or maniacal. Something about maniacal. Like they want to pass all their karma. It's like something about the Martian. I'm seeing that Martian. It's like, for example, I've had some immature people like try to make me stop saying greetings. I say greetings. They're like, what are you, a Martian? Like you see their programming. Like someone has some weak, flawed, shallow, superficial programming, and they want to they're procrastinating. They're trying to project something that's protected. They're trying to project onto something that's protected. This energy has been present for some. I told you, this is the wave that you're riding over the next few days, my lovies. It's like trying to project onto something that's protected. It's like if you, I don't know, for some of you, you like to wear striped socks. I'm seeing like dressy socks. And then you have somebody like, I don't know, calling you like a who from Whoville. And that's fine. I was like, okay, I'm a who from Whoville. I was like, all right. So I don't know what that means to you. I mean, art imitates reality. Like, what do you want me to say? I don't know. Something about neutrality. For some of you, you're in a state of neutrality. Or someone's like neutral to this. Like, they're neutral to the effects of this because it really has nothing to do with them. That's what I'm just the messenger, my lovies. So like, again, for some, I told you, it came in a few readings ago. People pretending like they want to befriend you or collaborate with you or want to be your friend or want to, I don't know, stalk your house for stalk your spouse for others. It's like some people have something about Monica. Monitoring spirits are present. Some people are channeling some intense monitoring spirits. Like these people are stalking, and then they try to like justify why. And there's no reason why. They have no business interacting with you. They have no business even coming into your space. This is like, again, for some, like showing up to your business or where you work. That's been very present. Like trying to bring even into your workspace, trying to bring their drama. And you feel it because for some of you, you're high priest, high priestess energy. So like, you know, it's like, okay, here we go. Like, it's like that. It's like that type of energy. And you're too tempered. Like, it's like, I'm not interested. I'm just not interested in taking on your karma. You have to do your work, carry your cross. It's like you waste time doing other things. Find time to fucking do your spiritual work. This is what's coming in. I'm just the messenger, my lovies. You got people projecting onto you or projecting onto what you're doing. Or even, again, I'm seeing like striped socks and like somebody like wanting you to feel insecure about your pretty white socks. I'm seeing white socks with green stripes. Like, and someone's like that bothers them. Like, oh, you're an elf. Like, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Let me be an elf. What does that bother you? I'm an elf. So fucking what? Like, so what? And you like it in your butt by random fucking men. You don't see me? Should we bring that up? Like, I don't know. It's like they want you to get into this. This is what it feels like. For some of you, again, I did feel for some, you are going to fall into the bullshit. I'm not going to lie, my lovies. For some of you, you may actually, like, if you're having, like, if somebody comes to you, like, you may actually, like, have some type of a discussion with them. I don't recommend it, my lovies. I really don't. I really don't. I really, really don't. But it's up to you, whatever you choose to do. Your Hierophant will guide you. If you feel like you're going to get something out of it, or if you're going to be able to say something that's going to eventually enlighten somebody, maybe. If Spirit brings you to, maybe there is something that you have to share. I mean, for some of you, you are in King of Swords energy, though. We did see that with a Queen of Swords in the crooked or in the reverse. Sometimes in the crooked, sometimes in the reverse. So you have someone coming from a very logical, detached space. And then you have someone that's over emotional, a bully, psychotic, maniacal, not seeing clearly at all with the sun in the crooked, very arrogant, very like imposing. It's like, again, it's like coming into your space, telling you how you need to do things without really telling you. Because again, the Queen of Swords in the reverse is still very intelligent in her demonic ways. Like, so it's like, for some of you, this could be an older female. Or for some of you, again, this is the energy. It even takes away from the prison. I think the prisoners left. Someone's also betting on how they can get into your space. This is the memory. This is the memory. Somebody has a memory of you. I'm seeing something about a car rental place. Someone has a memory of you at a car rental place. For some of you, this could be someone you know from a public place. Because I'm seeing like somebody at like a car rental, like a Hertz. And I'm seeing them like at a car rental. I don't know. Someone's obsessed, my lovies. The way it feels is like, it's just really creepy energy. And they think it's like funny. They really do. They feel amused. You can tell what kind of life they're living. This is amusement. It's been about national amusements, movie theaters for some. So you can be going to the movie theaters. Boom. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. It's still raining, my lovies. I'm so happy. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez. The name Rafael came in for some, or Rafaela, but Rafael. The name Joel too. The name Jonathan for some. The name Kevin. The name Kelvin, or Calvin. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. The name Joseph. The name Kayla. The name Caleb has been very present for some. The name Trevor or Trevin. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. The name Joshua. The name Nancy. To mi abuelito. The name Nando. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To Mamá Merce. To Mamá Merce. To Mamá Merce. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Lekpa. te papalegba, te papalegba, te elegua, te elegua, te elegua, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We are reading for my darlings. We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. We are reading for you. It is true. Something about Yuka. Something about Eureka. I'm getting like a name. Something about the Henrietta Lacks. And something about your taxes. What's up, my lovies? We're reading for you. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready, my lovies. We're ready for this Mercury. For some of you, you're ready for Mercury Day. You're wordy. You're Rudy. You're Rudy for some. Someone's Rudy. The name Rudy could be significant for some. That's curious. I did a reading for somebody a long time ago. It was a while ago. It was almost 2 years ago. And new subscriber, my lovies. Welcome, darling. We got a notification. I did a reading for someone a few years ago, and her ancestor Rudy came in. That's interesting. And I said his name, and she's like, "Oh yeah, Rudy. Okay, tell me what." Again, I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions, spirits, all types of stuff, my lovies. Whatever spirit needs us to channel, that is in the greatest good. We're reading for Mercury Day. For some of you, there could be something that you're looking forward to when it comes to some type of that death certificate energy, and legal procedures have been very present for some. That's exactly why we were propelled to do this nice and early for you. So you're waiting, Denise. For some of you, with 7 energy, luck is on your side when it comes to legal procedures and any paperwork, medical paperwork for some, insurance paperwork for some, tax paperwork for some. You have money coming in for some. It may be related to tax paperwork. It may be related to a tax deed for some, and it may be related to greed for others. 4 of Pentacles energy. Obatala wanted to speak with you. Obatala's energy came in meditation and preparation this morning, and I'm like, oh, well, Obatala's present. Okay, and they just reminded me. So we're gonna start with the we're actually gonna start with the Voodoo Tarot. But because Obatala's energy is present for some, and I'm like, oh, okay. So for some of you, Obatala. For some of you, especially when it comes to legal matters, or there could be for some of you, there could be some type of a legal matter, or some type of court document that's actually tied to some type of spiritual work. Someone was doing spiritual work to get a more positive outcome, or something to go in their favor when it comes to, and they need a savior, or they're looking for a savior. Somebody was trying to do something when it comes to getting some type of spiritual protection when it comes to a legal document. Or I am seeing the barons, though. I'm seeing the barons in here. So it could have caused a confusion and a mess in a situation, my lovies. But you shall see. Someone needs to, that resigning energy, a 2-week notice for some, a resignation of education. For some of you, somebody could be resigning from an education thing, or from something that has to do with a hierophant, or a place of higher learning, or some type of belief system framework. Someone's going to be resigning. A Taurus could be significant for some. The Eye of Horus is watching over all of this. But 7 energy is on your side. Luck is on your side. Events that are tied a lot to karma, so surprise events. 7 energy is all about things that are unexpected events or unexpected turns, hence the 7. Unexpected turns. I am seeing for some of you, someone could study languages or has studied languages, or a linguist could be significant. I am getting linguistic energy. I am seeing how the evolution of the alphabet from Medu Neter into the Greek alphabet, into what we even use today, but the evolution of the alphabet from like Medu Neter. Medu Neter has been very present for someone could have studied what we call hieroglyphs, or someone's like well studied when it comes to languages. But for some of you, someone could be a language arts teacher, or someone some type of teacher, but or someone was a teacher at some point, but they're gonna have to resign. Or for some of you, you're looking to quit something. For some of you, don't quit your New Year's Reese. The name Reese, something about Sharice, something about Quisha or Shaniqua. Someone's like, my lovies, it's only a month in. For somebody's really sore. I'm getting, oh no, my lovies, keep going, keep growing, my lovies. Stick with it. Stick with the routine, my lovies. I'm on your team, my lovies. We are on your team. The spirits are on your team, my lovies. They want you to do well. I'm seeing somebody that's been very heavyweight for a long time. And it takes time, my lovies. It's habits. They're energies. They're frequencies. If you start frequenting something different, it's like someone's really, 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 like, I'm seeing a dark-skinned female, but take it how it resonates. Someone's really big. And they're trying to quit. It's like, you quit what you like. What spirit wants you to quit, you don't quit. And what you're supposed to quit, it's like what you're supposed to quit, you don't quit. And what's good for you and actually will keep you alive, you want to skimp out on that. My lovies, I don't know. I'm trying to have a pep talk with somebody. For some of you, it's like, this could be you or someone around you, but somebody wants to quit something, and I don't think spirit wants you to quit, my lovies, especially if it has to do with something about Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Somebody likes Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I'm seeing caramel something or other. Someone likes Haagen-Dazs ice cream. My lovies, you can do it. I'm seeing Haagen-Dazs. It makes my mouth water. Somebody really likes Haagen-Dazs. It's like the caramel. But I'm seeing the really, I used to when I was a child, I liked butter pecan ice cream. And I've always kept it pretty simple. Ice cream's been very present for some of you. It's like your flavors. Isn't that funny, the things that mark you in your life, my lovies? And someone has no money. They're trying to, 2211. Someone's trying to make an excuse as to my lovies. Someone's trying to quit the gym. 2211, my lovies. And 33 and 44 and 55. My lovies, please don't do it. It's someone's really succumbing to disease, to a state of disease, mental being out of ease. It's like someone was in flow. They were activated. They've been activated. And now spirit needs someone to continue. Don't deactivate yourself. That's what's coming in. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. It's like someone's even trying to oh, it's too expensive. I have no money. You'll find money to fucking blow on other bullshit. Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. Please don't give up on yourself, my lovies, or someone around you. I'm really rooting for somebody, because it's this is gonna keep you alive. This is what's coming in, my lovies. I'm just a messenger. Spirit's giving us this video I saw yesterday of this female. She was dating a man that was in prison. Someone could be in prison, even if it's not a prison, prison. Someone could be a prisoner of their own house, or of their spouse, or their condition. It's not being able to really move. That's technically a prison in a way. I'm seeing there was a show I used to watch a lot, skinny, super big versus super skinny. And certain people that you can't even run for your fucking life. You can't even run for your wife. Maybe it's a man. Take it how it resonates. I was seeing a female in my mind's eye, but now it's coming in. Or maybe someone's married to the same sex. Take it how it resonates. And something about hex work. So then you get to going into negative, negative manipulations of energies. And then people go into a bypass surgery and some fucking extreme shit. And it's my love, Spirit's trying to bring it in a less traumatic way so you can actually deal with the traumas and not just try to cut them out. It's like, cut them out. And where is that energy going to go? There's a theme in the field for some. It's like you can't offload your spiritual work and karma onto someone else. Eventually, it's going to come back to you. You know how many people I know that went through Gaia? Something about Gaia. Something about a Gaia subscription. Someone has a Gaia subscription. But you know how many people I know that went through bypass surgery and then blew up right away after? I mean, not right away, but relatively, like a few years after, is like right back. I wonder why. Because the emotional, the spiritual side was never treated. So Spirit's trying to bring someone through like a journey of discipline and humility, and like, I'm getting that song. I keep getting that song. I've succumbed to what I become. I'm not a fool. Like, but just that part, like somebody's like succumbing to what they feel like they've become. It's like, well, this is me. This has to be me for the rest of my life. And it's like, no, it doesn't, my lovies. You don't have to die a sick life. You don't have to live like that. I'm just the messenger, my lovies. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. If I felt like someone was like, you know, there's certain, again, I'm not the one to think that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Is every old dog going to, I know certain veterans that live in so much shame because of everything that they did. And those people are not going to repent. It will take a long time. There's one guy that's coming to, maybe this has to do with an old man for some as well, or someone's trying to like also support an old man. I'm seeing a really old veteran that I know, and this person is walking through so much fucking karma. Like, he walks around his back, this man can't even stand up straight. So it's like, he can't deal with the energies. They're weighing too heavy on their head. Maybe for some, it's like someone's starting to even curve, or this could be you or someone around you. I'm getting a few different energies, but you know, the gist is like, rehabilitation is Spirit saying rehabilitation requires cooperation. I'm just the messenger, my lovies. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, it requires work. It requires new work. It requires a new passion. It requires to ignite yourself. It requires a transformation. There's a reason why these spirits want to speak with you. Dambala la flambeau. Dambala la flambeau. You can look up Dambala la flambeau here. Screenshot that. You can look up Dambala la flambeau and see that energy. It's like they're trying to transform somebody through heat. And what is heat? Working out, passion, movement, action. Like, my lovies, the lake, the lady of the lake, a crystal store could be significant for some, or the lady of the lake could be significant for some. Someone is trying, but who's the lady of the lake? Because I was also seeing Six of Cups energy. They were showing me Six of Cups energy in this tarot, which is like the child of the waters kind of thing. But someone needs to like make a decision. Like, someone's very coddled by like the energies, but it's like they want to be soft with her, but it's time to light up the fucking gas, my lovies. For some of you, that hot water tank, replacing of a hot water tank for some, it has been present. Something about Nisi, something about Nisa, and something about Yanisa or Yanisa, something about Yesenia. But also for some, an oil refill needs to be had. I am getting like heater things with the heater, things with heaters. There's going to be, I am also seeing like a heater, like, one of those like heaters, like the central heaters, and not the central heaters. I'm seeing like the heaters in New York, the metal heaters, and they heat up and they clack. Anyways, for some of you heating, for some of you things with the heaters, maybe that replacing of a tank for some that's been present, the replacing of a hot water tank for some, or of a water tank, take that how it resonates. But I'm also getting heaters, like something about the meters, a meter on the heater. Like, I'm seeing like heating. I'm getting like, okay, I'm gay for some. Somebody's gay on the low. And he's a hoe. But for others that does not apply to. Spirit's trying to transform somebody through heat. Don't give up, my lovies. Don't give up. You need to like warm up. Maybe someone somewhere cold. I don't know. They can't give up. They were told they can't give up. They can't. We have Three of Wands to the World Egg. For some, you got sex in your field. For some of you, you got sex in your field. For some of you, we did say that. There's a pregnancy in the field for some. I'm seeing the egg and these two doing the dance. For some of you, for some, it's like shooting blanks, because I am seeing how this egg is there are a lot of energies here. For some of you, you have some type of fling. There are a lot of energies here that have pregnancy in them. For some of you, if someone's trying to get pregnant, someone's ovulating right now for some, Ursula. Someone's ovulating. Something about someone could be Polish or something about Polish, but I'm seeing like a weird name I can't pronounce, like Vivosky or something like that. It's PV and something about something about the human papilloma virus. Papilloma, is that how you say it? Anyway, something about Paola. Something about Paola. The name Luisa or Louis is coming into. The name Luz came in this morning. For some of you, someone can be like, okay, for somebody's, you're going to hear from somebody from your past. And this person wants to like reconnect, maybe come over to your home. For others, this person you may have to travel, or someone needs to travel. You have opportunities to travel, and you may be reconnecting with somebody and maybe doing a little dance. Maybe for some of you, a little bit more. But it's going to be like shooting blanks for some. If you're going somewhere with the purpose of like meeting up with somebody, there may be something like, it's like if you do reconnect, it's not going to be that deep. For some of you, you may just do it in their Jeep. I am getting that. For some, I take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Something about Mamba. Something about Mamba juice. Jamba juice. Something about Jamba juice. Something about Mamba candies. Spirit was giving us this morning, for some of you, Spirit was giving us a lot of references about... It actually started last night, and I'm getting the song, "What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone?" That stripper energy has been very present for some. Maybe this is a stripper. You're going to reconnect with a stripper, but you're going to find that. I'm also seeing how this man is covering his penis, so someone may not go for it. Like, something about a gopher. Something about, when the winter comes early, the hedgehog, no, it's not the hedgehog, but for some of you, a hedgehog. When the winter comes early, Groundhog Day. By Groundhog Day, it's like this man's going to put his penis away, or they're not going to want to do something with somebody. I'm getting that song. Somebody could either like do something for money, like sexual, or if they don't like do sexual things for money, they lewd acts. Spirit is saying lewd acts for money. Boom, boom. Maybe they do. But I am getting that song. What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry and the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man? Is it? For a little bit of money and his daddy's gone somewhere smoking rock now, in and out of lockdown. I ain't got a job now, so for you this is just a good time. Oh, thank you. Something about Susan. Thank you, my lovies. So yesterday I was, the stripper energy came up in yesterday's reading. It's in your field for some. And I didn't get to finish the story because Spirit said that it was going to be in 2 parts. And 3316, which technically there's a lot of 3333 energy in there. So you can be reconnecting with somebody like via a party, because so when the first time I went to a strip club, it was in Providence, Rhode Island, and I grew up in that city. So I went to the strip club, a friend and I, we were like, yeah, let's go. We've never been. Ha 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 ha. All types of, we were living a life of sin. No, not really a life of sin. That was just like a misstep. I don't know if it was necessarily a misstep. It wasn't that crazy. It was kind of crazy though, because when I walked in, for something's going to happen that's actually going to be like real crazy. When I walked in, again, we had to like get some guys to walk in with us and say that they were with us, and then we had to sit next to them the whole fucking night. But it was all right. Like, we were just like, we're here, but they were very respectful. They didn't try to do anything crazy, but we all sat by the stage. they're like, we should sit by the stage. This is your first time here. You should sit by the stage so you can get the full experience. And I'm like, okay, what the hell is the full experience? What does that even mean? It wasn't the full experience because now I know that more things happen in there than just that. But so we sat by the stage, and this dancer comes out. It was the craziest thing, my lovies. This dancer comes out, and I'm like, I know this woman. Not only do I know this woman, this was one of my best friends in the 4th and 5th grade. This woman was so out of it. So out of it. They paid her. The guys that walked in with us, they got a kick that night. They didn't even get any dances. They didn't even do anything like that. They paid for us to get dances. We didn't even stay that long. After a while, we're like, okay, that's it. I think we only stayed like a few songs. We're like, all right, that's it. Like, this is not for us. We're just curious. We're leaving now. But they paid us. They didn't pay us. They paid. For some of you, someone got paid. A stripper got paid, or they're about to. And some of you, someone got laid. For some of you, there's a stripper who actually prostitutes herself in the field. Take that how it resonates. But someone could just say, nah, I'm just a dancer. No, they're not. Spirit's giving us, they had sex with somebody that they said that they did not have sex with, for some of you. But we have one of those cards. We wrote one of those cards. So they paid this woman to give me a dance out of all fucking people. The universe would have it that this person was giving me a dance. And I'm like, you don't have to do this. You really don't. And she's like, no, but she whispered in my fucking ear. And she said, they love it. And I'm like, who's they? And she's talking about the fucking men. And I'm like, oh my God, you don't have to. You really don't have to do all of this. And she was dancing, and she was like trying to act like sensual. And she was like kind of like coming up on my neck. And I'm like, okay, like that's enough. And they paid her to do that. For some of you, you could like meet up with somebody, like it's like you'll be reconnecting with someone that's now a stripper, but it's like in like a scenario kind of like that, like, and you're not gonna, for some of you, you're not gonna take it, or you don't want to, or you're not going to. Like, you're gonna find out that someone does something for money, maybe even sex, because I'm seeing how this man has to, like, they're dancing and she's kind of like thrusting forward and he's like covering his penis. That's how I'm getting it. For some, you're not gonna take, you may find someone attractive, you may even like be in like a very heated moment, like all of the heat in that energy where I was that day, that night. Like, I could have easily gone with the flow because I was in the passion of the whole moment. Everybody was really excited and overheated, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm gonna, like, after this, like, after that dance, like, that was kind of like enough for me. It was such a shocker. Like, I was like, wow, like. And for some of you, someone becomes a stalker. For some, there's someone, and for some, something about Sheena, something about Sheila. That energy's been very present for some. Something about Kimberly. Something about Cassandra or Cassie. It's like you're going to find out someone's doing something that is like, dang, my love, you used to be my best friend. It's like, that's how it feels. You used to be my best friend. We were best friends. That's what's coming in. It's going to really sadden you. For some of you, this could be while you're traveling, but it's going to bring a whole new chapter into your life. Maybe it's going to help you close out a chapter too, where maybe you were inspired by something. For some of you, you could be like inspired to do something, and you're going to find it's like, this ain't for me type of energy. It may be something that has to do with sex-based or passion-based, or some type of passion or a passionate action. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Someone liked my photo on Instagram, and that's somebody I went to school with, but I went to university with that person. And actually, I was thinking about her yesterday, of course. But I just got a message. 3827, 3828. Those numbers could be significant for some. I just got a message, a notification. Somebody liked something that I posted on Instagram. But that person I went to college with, and we did part of our bachelor's together. It was online, and we did part of our master's together too, but we would work together quite a bit. Maybe it's someone that you know from college. For some, you're gonna hear some stuff, and it's gonna help you close out a chapter, because after that, like, I was like, this isn't for me. Getting dances from strippers are not for me. Like, it was just a lot. It was a lot. And the way that she was drugged up. This woman was like out of it. So you're going to see something like that for some. And it's going to help you close out a chapter where you're going to go for a new beginning. You're not going to see something the same. It's like, I don't want to participate. I think that was the last time I ever went to a strip club. Because I had gone to Chippendales for bachelorette parties before. And I had gone to... And I went to one other strip club in Philadelphia, but we kind of just walked in and then walked out. And then that was, I think, the last time where it's like, I'm never doing this. Like, that one was like, that one, it's funny. It was like the time that I was most in the strip club and actually like a part of the experience. But it was like the final straw where I'm like, this ain't for me. And I never did it again. This was like, when was this? 2009? 2009 maybe. Anyways, you're gonna do something that, or 2009 or 2010, you're going to do something that's really gonna like, it's gonna, or you're gonna see something, or you're gonna travel somewhere, and something's really just gonna, you're gonna say, it's not me, it's not for me, it's just not for me. Two of Swords energy. You're not gonna wanna, Two of Swords energy. Two of Swords. And again, it's like covering the penis type of energy. You see his hands, and this person's trying to offer them something. Like, maybe somebody's going to try to offer you drugs even, or try to offer you something. And it's like, it's not for me. Two of Swords energy. It's almost like, it's like, no, there's something I don't see and I don't want to see, but you're following your intuition. The way I'm getting it, it's like, it's a no. Like cross. Gemini, the choice, the lovers, but you see, there's a thing here. Like, it's like you don't want to have sex with this person. Someone's going to try to offer you sex. Again, I keep getting it, like, trying to offer sex, trying to come close to you, even naked. And you're like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I don't want it. I really don't. And they think it's a joke, but it's like, I really don't. Like, I really, really don't. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, you know, like, it's like something you know, like, I don't want this. I really don't. I don't care how sexy you think you are. I think you know that somebody has some type of sex demon. It's like, nah, or somebody's like out of it. Like, they're doing a lot. And it's like, I know. I already know. Ace of Swords. Like, it's like, the truth is the truth is the truth. And once you see the truth, you can't unsee the truth. Once you see it, it's very hard for you to make it like you don't fucking see it. It's like, once I saw that woman all drugged up trying to fucking, like, she would have gone really far had I not like said, nah, I'm good. Like, she was ready for the most. And she's like, but they're paying for it, they love it. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't. Like, it's like, this is about me. It's like, technically it's about me. Everybody wants to make it about them. Maybe something like that. Like someone's gonna try to make it like it's like, come on, everybody's doing it, we all love it, we're all in flow. And you're like, no. And it has to do with sex for some. Six of Swords, because you've moved away from a storm. Six of Swords. You're no. You have Legba with you, who's a warrior. No, you have no. It's a no. Move away from the storm. You've already done this. You know. And you know that someone's also a liar, because I'm getting that song. What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor because he's hungry? The only way to feed him is to sleep with a fucking man for a little bit of fucking money? That's the only way to feed your child? That's what you want people to believe? That's the only way to feed your child? Is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money, and his daddy's gone somewhere smoking rock, in and out of lockdown? Wouldn't you just at least want to be there with your child? 4311, Seven of Swords here. You see the deceit. Someone's going to try to trick you, my lovies, and they're fucking sick. They may also have some shit. Five of Cups, but in this Five of Cups is very different, because they're going to be disappointed, but they're also sick. Someone is sick, my lovies. So they're all sick 'em. Somebody has a dog. Someone's sick. They may have some shit. I would not. I just wouldn't. Because they're going to lie and say, no, I'm just a dancer. Such a fucking liar on top of that. It's like, I'm getting someone that's going to try to trick you and downplay what they're doing. Maybe it's not a dancer, but for some of you, it is. It's been present the last couple of readings. It's like, I'm just a dancer. No, I don't do that. I just dance. I just dance. No, don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. Sometimes they finger me. Like, I've met people like this. I've met all types of people. So, I've had strippers just tell me straight up, yeah, I take them for their fucking money. I take them for all they fucking got. Others, no, sometimes they'll try to finger me, but it's not that serious. Like, I've never had sex. Like, they never really cross the line. They never cross the line. They fucking fingering you. I don't know. Someone's gonna try to, like, sell you on, like, nah, I've never really done anything. They prostituted themselves, my lovies. I'm just a messenger. And it's not to say that there's anything, something about Nadia. And it's not to say that there's anything wrong with right or wrong with strippers. I'm just saying you call a fucking cat a cat for a reason, so you can describe what the fuck it is. Now, if you want to go and mess around with the fucking cat, you can. But if the cat's trying to pretend to be a fucking frog, it's like, what do I do with you? I don't know what you are. So they're trying to lie to you and tell you they're gonna, I don't know, that's how it's coming in. They're going to try to tell you, I used to be a stripper, but I'm not anymore. Or I used to be, it's not even the stripper part. It's like everything else that they do, to be quite frank, for money. Because they need money. Oh shit. They need money. To pay off debt. They do this to pay off debt. For some of you have a debt that's going to be paid off. And you're going to be very satisfied with a lot of money. You got a debt that's going to be paid to you for some. What would you do if your son was at home crying all alone on the bedroom floor? No, that's not what I'm willing. I'm not willing that. Spirit, no. That's why you do this spiritual work. So you're not a jerk when you have your son. Something about Hassan. Something about Jacinta. What would you do if your son was at home? Hit him up, girls. Hit him up, guys. We got drinking, a surprise, a party for some, the strip club for others. You got some type of party here, a surprise, mother effer. In the evening time, I'm telling you, for some of you, you're going to be surprised in the evening time. I am telling you. And you have some type of gift or some money that needs to be given. For some of you, surprise and a gift. For some of you, a party that you're throwing or someone's going to throw. And it's going to be like a surprise party. Or for some of you, spending a lot of money on Tums and on Tom. Some type of surprise for some. Spending a lot of money on drinks or alcohol. For some of you, somebody could be buying a lot of alcohol, or somebody's going to buy alcohol at night. For some of you, you're buying some type of bottle, or like I'm getting like Moet. For some of you, Moet. For some of you, a VIP. For some of you, you're throwing a party. What are you celebrating, my lovies? You got some type of bed. I was feeling the bed, but you got bed. Okay, you got bed, 3 days, satisfaction, in the evening time, traveling. For some of you, you could be staying somewhere. You could be traveling somewhere in 3 days or in 3 weeks or in 3 months. What did we say? Groundhog Day for some. Travel, satisfaction. You have in the evening time, you're going to be traveling at a distance. For some, you're going to be having some social talks or social conversations, and you will be traveling. But for some of you, you could also be traveling with someone who is sick, or Trevor, or the tram for some, or talking to someone who is sick. Someone from England for some. So they're all Amy Whitehouse. Why the house? Something about Amy and something about why the house. Why the house? Why the house, my lovies? Why your spouse, my lovies? How do we do this? Let's do this. We got a gift of money. We got a gift of a significant amount of money for some. You're going to be satisfied. For some of you, you could be giving someone money for something. You're going to be satisfied. Satisfaction in love for some. The thoughts of a person or a child. Work. For some of you, a gift of work or a gift of labor or a gift of love for some. A labor of love for others. For some of you, somebody can be giving birth soon. We have conversations. We have stalking energy. For some of you, this is how Spirit gave it to us in the preliminary. For some of you, if you are on some type of parole, or someone around you, they're being watched at work. So just being cautious, but they're loving what they do for a living, or they're loving what they do at work. I'm seeing someone that I actually, I hired someone, as an HR rep for a company. I hired someone who was on parole, and I loved his motivation. I loved that he wanted to start his life over. For some of you, there could be someone that's just very motivated. They're being watched, but the way it feels, it's like they've healed. Someone, oh, that was in the preliminary yesterday, and Spirit's bringing it back in, so it's for this person. For some of you, you have somebody around you who they got out on parole, and they're in like a halfway house, or what they call like a halfway house, and something about halfway spouse. They could be having issues with their spouse, but this person, they really want to, they're not just giving you prison talk. I mean, they're out of prison, but they're actually like, they actually want to change their life for the better. They want to do better for their wife. That's how it's coming in. Somebody's actually like doing the right thing, whatever that means for them, for their soul. They're like, they have really good goals, like really good goals, like a really, I don't know, a really beautiful person. Someone really beautiful is coming in, like really beautiful. This person could be highly misunderstood. They're very insecure, but this person's gonna really go far. Like they're really gonna turn their life around. Like they were just in really bad company. This is, I don't want to get too into what they did or did not do, but the company you keep. Spirit's highlighting that it was the company this person kept, and now they're just in different companies, so they're behaving a different way, of course. For some of you, somebody can work in a medical facility, in the hospital. For some of you, there's a hospitalization of a baby. For some of you, I am feeling labor. Someone's going into labor in a hospital for some. Ooh, labor is going to be a little tough for some. For some, somebody could be worried about how much they have to pay the hospital for a baby. Someone may not have insurance for some. For some of you, you can have a home birth. Call your sister friend specializing in home births. 5111 was on the clock. 5111. I was sent from heaven. For some of you, there are delays for a female in having a baby. There's a female here for some. Having a baby. For some of you, a little bit of disillusionment. For some of you, disillusionment when it comes to a house situation. For some of you, if you're trying to like invest something in a house, or like get something like done for a house, there are delays. There's a little bit of issue here. There's a little bit of an issue. For some of you, there are delays when it comes to a marriage. For some of you, you have 2 children with somebody, a halfway spouse. For some of you, you could have somebody who's like in and out of prison, or in and out of a prison. Take that how it resonates. Or something about a rape is coming in. Excuse me, that was emotional. Take that how it resonates. We got 444 around a child or around a pet. And again, I was getting like a cat and a frog. That animal thing has been very present for some. For some, somebody has a lot of animals. Okay, I'm getting someone with 3 cats. I'm getting someone with 2 dogs. Somebody has like some type of reptile for some. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For some of you, you're worried about work, because there's somewhat negative energies around work. For some of you, you're being watched at work. For some of you, you could be on some type of disciplinary action, or you're about to be, or someone around you. Take what resonates, leave what does not. And work is you're a little saddened when it comes to work. You have conversations at work. For some of you, you could be talking about money when it comes to work. Monica. For some of you, you get paid really well when it comes to work, but there are delays in this pay for some, or you're not getting paid what you want to be paid for some. You have to ask for more money. I get it, my lovies, but it's like you get what you put up with. For some, somebody's really worried about work. For some of you, I'm getting a single mother, because you're the breadwinner, and it's like you have to like invest in some type of home or a property, but there are delays. Oh my gosh, you have all of the, you have 4444, 4444. I don't think you have to worry. You're going to have some type of satisfaction, and you're going to get whatever it is you deserve. You just don't give up. Just don't. You're a little saddened by a work situation. I think you're fine. I don't think you're going to give up on anything. I think you're fine. For some of you, someone's saddened because of something laborious. I am getting, like, for example, like working out or like a new routine that ça s'est pas installé. Like it hasn't really it hasn't really settled in yet. But give something time. Give the energies time. 4, 4, 4, 4. Give the energies time to settle in. Right now, it's like foundation. It's like you have to set up a good foundation for something. For some, you have money coming in from work, but it's just there are delays. And you have work that you love or you're about to, but there are delays. I don't believe in settling, my lovies. I really don't. Spirit will send you your Boaz in whatever area of your life. Spirit will send you that which makes sense for you. I would not settle. For some of you, you'll be talking to a few youngsters. You're going to hear some news about it at work or some little Annie. You're going to hear some news about someone has 2 children for some. Someone has 3 girls for others. You're going to hear something about your brothers while you're at work for some, and that's going to make you a little sad. You can hear that someone's child is sick or someone's having a tough time with a pregnancy for some. Someone's going to have a tough time with labor, but everything's going to be all right. And they're going to be able to come home, but it's like getting out of un parto. It's coming in Spanish for some reason. It's getting out of, someone can speak Spanish, or this is like your brother's wife for some. Like it's getting out of this is a second child for some, or someone's second child. It's getting out of, you love these people and they love you. For some, it's like getting out of a hospital like later than expected after the pregnancy, or maybe the baby's gonna get out later than expected after the pregnancy. So it's gonna make someone a little sad, but everything's gonna be all right, my lovies. Everything's gonna be fine. If somebody's working on a home project that they need like money for, that they're worried about, it's going to be okay as well. You have a commitment here for some, legal documents about a property for some. Boom. But there are delays, and there's definitely stalking energy and watching energy for some. But for some, I feel like someone's actually doing the right thing. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So I don't think they have anything to worry about. We have a white lady involved in a situation, or a light-skinned lady. Light skin, dark skin, take it how it resonates, but it is coming in as a light-skinned lady. Oh, fudge. Lady, man, take it how it resonates. That's going to come visit you at your home. You have a visitor for some, a friend. Boom. I think that's good. 5642. What say you? Oh, the vampires kind of wanted to speak with you, but I think the energies have switched up since we went in. So we wanna respect the fact that they switched up since we went in. Here, we'll do this. We'll work with the esoterico, and then we're gonna read which zodiac. It didn't come out on the last read, so we'll see what comes out. See, at your house, la maison. For some of you, you're really thinking of your house. You're thinking about your finances. You're thinking about wealth. You're thinking about your legacy. For some of you, someone's thinking about an inheritance. I'm seeing héritage. For some of you, your family could be thinking about investing in something, or you as a family unit, the family you've created. For some of you, a lot of financial propositions in your field. For some of you, if you're feeling lucky, play. If you are feeling lucky, play. Right, Jose? Right. In this present moment, earlier I saw this in my mind's eye. In this present moment, 6 of Pentacles, you have really good news to come. In this present moment, or coming very quickly, you have really good news coming in for you. Yay! From this Queen of Pentacles, from this white lady, or from very nurturing females who's going to deliver some news, from Susan for some, who's going to deliver some news, and she's being prudent. It could have to do with some type of judicial procedure, but you need to be prudent when it comes to this female delivering you really good news. It's tied to your finances. It's tied to your legacy. It's tied to a home. It's tied to a property. It's tied to some type of desire, a fallout of a union. A female can tell you really good news for you, but there was a fallout there was a fallout of a union. Yeah, a loss. There was a loss. For some of you, you're going to be learning of a loss. A woman's going to tell you really good news, but here's justice, divine justice. It could have to do with a Libra. It could have to do with a legal procedure. It could have to do with a Leo for some. You're going to get really good news, but it's going to, someone was defeated in a situation. So if you were waiting on another party, or you were or there was a union that fell out for something better to come together. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But you have really good news from a female who's being very prudent. This is a very Nadia, something about Nautica. You're going to get really good news, but she's trying to be prudent. She's not trying to jump the gun. This person's going through a procedure, or you're going through some type of procedure, or there are legal documents to sign, and it's tied to money. So this could be an investment for some, or some type of an investment property. For some of you, if you're putting a bid or someone's putting a bid, it's like the other side's going to lose. You're going to outbid somebody or something like that. Anyways, and other things are coming in, but we're going to leave it there. All right, my lovies, because it is what's fair. All right, my lovies, we'll have a beautiful Wednesday. We will be back soon, my lovies. Unstill. Something about something about your uncle, something about distilled water, something about cigars. Anyways, my lovies, your sister friend loves you and adores you. Eliza, and for some of you, that's your partner that's gonna get good news. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you. Ooh, someone gets really bad heartburn and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. And love always, and love always, and love always and forever, homies. Peace.